Hey guys, I just wanted to show you the coolest Superman action figure I own thus far. And this is he. And I'll also boast and make the claim that this is the real Superman. How can this be, you say? He has a shorter cape. How can this be the real Superman? He has some gray hair. How can this be the real Superman? Well, he is the real Superman. And I just found this out. Okay, well, who is this guy? Who is this man of steel we can all look up to and admire? Who is this awesome action figure that we can look at and think is totally awesome because of his stern look, that almost 1940s, kind of 1950s look for Superman with a cool body sculpt and cool everything, awesome paint application, blah, 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 blah. Well, this is Superman. Okay, so yeah, obviously it's Superman, but there's a little more to it, and I hadn't realized this. So I was picking up a few Superman action figures, finding them fairly cheap on eBay, right? When if you peruse or lurk or skulk around eBay long enough, you'll find some pretty good deals, right? Or oftentimes you'll make an offer on an action figure and you'll get it for very little, right? So this happened with this guy, probably around $20, maybe not even that, new and packaged, right? So anyway, this is the Earth 2 Superman, right? And I don't know much about Earth 2 Superman from the Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Worlds storyline. Haven't read much into that. But I do know that this is Earth 2 Superman. Excuse me. But what I didn't know was that this is the actual Superman. What do I mean by that? This is the original Action Comics Superman. From Superman 1, when he had his original suit. Couldn't fly, he could only leap really high. All of that stuff. Didn't have the heat vision. This is actually that guy. So apparently in the DC universe, in the DC storylines, there was a switch at some point. So the guy who started in Action Comics, right? Action Comics, whatever, the debut of Superman, that guy, that storyline went right up. And somewhere along the line, the storylines diverged and they recreated Superman. And I think this happened in the 70s. I'm not sure. I talked to a good friend of mine who's a bit of a Superman connoisseur, and he works in the industry as well, right, as a writer in the comic industry. And he knows quite a bit. And he said, well, and I checked this up on Wikipedia too to get some more information. But this guy is a really, really good wealth of knowledge, right, and very good. Reliable knowledge. Anyway, he gave me the ins and outs and said, okay, at some point, the writers wanted to recreate him. So later on, the old Superman, the original Superman, the guy starred in Action Comics, the first Superman, whatever issue that was, Action Comics 1, for Superman, he disappeared. They changed Superman, and years later they brought him back. He's the Earth 2 Superman, and they said, okay, well, that guy from Action Comics in the original, he disappeared at some point, as an alternate Earth, and we started talking about this other Earth, or however it worked out. I don't know. I have the whys and wherefores of it, but essentially, this is the original Superman. And when they went back to him and said, okay, there he is. There's the guys from Action Comics right at the very beginning, right, from the first Superman issue. This is him, and he's aged. So he did age a bit. From the 39 was the first comic. I can't recall offhand, but essentially this is the dude. This guy right here. So if you own the Earth 2 Superman, congratulations, you have the Superman. the original Superman. This is the dude. So I was quite impressed by that, and made me like the figure even more. You won't be able to see with my camera, this GoPro. It's not very good, but the face sculpt is so good, guys. Just like my Brainiac figure. He's just amazing. The eyes are detailed, looks like light reflected in his pupils from the paint application. Everything is absolutely stellar and perfect, 100%. His cape is a little shorter, but I think that's an homage to the fact that he is the original guy. This is the original Man of Steel. So if you own any other action figures, you have a recreated Superman, and I have the real one. Obviously, it's whatever you like, right? And, I'm seriously not boasting. I just thought it was cool that this is the real deal. This is the original dude who's just a bit older. And I thought that was such a neat, cool idea, right? So here we have the original Superman as he started from Action Comics, right at the very beginning, first Superman issue in Action Comics. This is the dude as he aged over the years since 1939, or 38, whatever it was that he started. This is the dude right here, the guy. So all the guy did that stuff, who fought the prankster and who fought the original Lex Luthor, the guy who fought the Ultra Humanite from Action Comics 13. This is the dude who fought him. So if you can pick up an Earth 2 Superman, not only is he really awesome, the paint apps and just everything is so cool. And he's got that stern, kind of like 1940s man, strict look that you wouldn't cross. Like a dad that you wouldn't dare cross for any reason. Stands up for right, blah, 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 blah. Daddy's home, when he finds out. That kind of look. This is the dude. So if you can pick up Earth 2 Superman, get your hands on him, because once he's gone, he's gone. There's still a few left online, but once he's gone, he's gone. You'll never have the chance to have the aged, actual, real, original Superman. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Eventually I'll get a better camera and talk about stuff, but for now I'll have to make do. Okay, have a good one.